Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we're looking at the void, gaze into the abyss, as a certain modeler would say. That's how I call him. But anyway, last time we were, instead of building rides and actually working towards the completion of this park, we were fixing stupid pathing issues here. Oh man, in hindsight, but right now, we've sacrificed so much, endured so much trouble that I'm not gonna change it now. But in hindsight, this thing here, this big bang, has been like a burden, like a lodestone around our neck, I should have removed it instantly, grabbed a lot of cash, and had like an easy time, remove the infrastructure and build it out from scratch. But we chose to do not so, because we like difficulty, or at least I do. And speaking about which, we are about to do a whole new level of challenge. And that is a new type of coaster that we are about to build. Now let me just quickly... Oh my goodness, wow, oh my, this is bad. Handy dude number 2, get yourself out there. By the way, we can rename Handy dude number 2. I mean, someone mentioned that in the comments, and I was like, oh, really? We're like this far in, and you can actually rename it. By the way, I might have done that sometime in the past, but I might have forgotten. I don't know. Anyway, why don't we call this Goober McScooper? Because, wow. Did you hear that? Is it just me, or did I just hear like a... kind of deal? But you need to clean that up. That's what I want you to do, because man, is it bad. Thought for a moment that I heard a music glitch though, where that we also had with the techno music in that one park. Ooh, what do we see here? You guys see what I see here, right? Yeah, it was bad. We fixed it in time though. Now, let us also do because it just started raining, so it's still the right time to do pricing, because the rain hasn't really come into effect. Like this one, for example. No, this still has people in the queue, so... I guess it just loaded up, so that's alright. This haunting mansion, yeah, that's like way too expensive. Let's lower that to 50 cents. That should do the trick. And this tower too definitely needs its pricing adjusted. Let's go down to say like $1. It's not that expensive. All right. What do we have over here? Oh, that's the miniature golf. Probably also, yeah, definitely needs. I mean, that's expensive to run. It's not like I really need the money at this point, but still, I don't want to make a loss. At all, ever. Right, I think that's the majority of the rides covered. So, it's a good thing we did this. Now then, having done the vandalism and the pricing and, the whole 9 yards, I think it is time for our new challenge, and that is the air-powered vertical coaster. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this works, because it's been so long ago since we last built this. I believe it was in Razor Rocks that I last built this, but I could be mistaken, because this is from pure memory. The desert park with the really tall cliffs. I don't really know how this works, so, I mean... Obviously, I want this over here, so shall we just give this a quick look and see, and do a quick test build, and then build a definitive one, so we can see how it performs? I think that would be an excellent idea. So let us just start the custom design, and if we are clever, which we are, we build it over here so that backwards we can go above the queue there, and the path, so this is just for testing purposes, and obviously we're not gonna go with the yellow tracks. My goodness, my eyes bleed. Oh man, this is bad. Wow. Right, so let me just see what this does, right? Because really I mean, like I said, it's been so long ago since we've last built this, and you know, just for good measure, let's add. Oh wait, no, we don't have boosters. We only have like slope to vertical, and then vertical, of course, top, and then down. So and of course the curve. So that's all that we can play around with. I don't want a vertical section. I just want to go down straight away, go like the slope, and then move ourselves to... Might be a close call this, but I think we'll be able to pull this off, yes. And then, these are also... This is just the trees being a nuisance. Right, and again the trees being a nuisance. So in theory, this should work. Now this is, like I said, purely for testing purposes. Wow, can we do... Yeah, of course, this only has powered launch because we could not build lifts. 125. What? Only 107? Really? Oh my! Oh, that's way too extreme. Did you see that? Okay, this is not good. You know, I'm pretty sure that this will be way too extreme. But let's just quickly have a look at the ratings, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is not... Yeah. Now, I think that this is because of the high negative G's. So, let us see if we up this by 2, what it does. And else, what we need to do is add in brakes. Which we can do. I mean, what if we add brakes, like over here, and say... oh wow, we can just go down to like... Okay. What if we say 93 kilometers before that one? I don't really know how that will... Oh, and that's still really, really quick. That's better though, but this is like... This is still pretty high up there, you know? Though in terms of lateral G's, I think we did shave off quite a bit. Or negative vertical G's, I mean. I think we shaved off quite a bit, but I don't think we're there yet, you know? Besides, the max positive vertical G's, man. Oh my goodness. And I believe we get those right at the start, which is like... Yeah, you know what we might have to do? Because this is like pretty high. Now let's see if we can... What happens? Yeah, look, we can probably do this one higher, but if that is still too extreme, we probably need to break it, like, at the start. So what we probably need is, like, a straight section before we go over the top. Look, that's good speed. That's good speed, you know? There's nothing wrong with our speeds there. And now that's also good speed. So in theory, this should work. Now, why are we losing so many guests? Is that because all our lost guests have finally found the exit? It's probably the case. Nothing gets demolished, right? Angry guests who got lost. You know? Don't demolish my stuff here now. Oh wow, I shouldn't say that. I can say that yet another time. Maybe what we should do is get Goober McScooper here. And also get like an extra guard. I think that's not a bad idea. Goober McScooper should keep it clean. And our guard will have his work cut out. Yeah, guys, look, see, I think I see what's happening here. We have we cannot start with this with this hill section here. So what we're gonna do, and this is, you know, once I got it right, then we'll look at where we're gonna build this definitively. But for now, I think what we need to do is we basically want like a... Oh, oops. I think, yeah, I removed the entrance by accident. So what if we say, because we also need to get the slope down, so we can't do this like too late. What if we do something like this? Top section. And then slope to level. Yes. So far it works. And then maybe what we should do is, rather than have that 93 one there, maybe we should break this to 107. So that we go into the brakes much more mellow. Because we get launched, I believe, quicker, if I saw it right, than the actual 107. Yeah, look, 120 kilometers an hour. Wow. Hold on a second. I might have missed the thing here that this also needs. Like, brakes to 107. That might not be such a bad idea. And I think this might even be like lowered to like 101. Let's see how this does. That seems okay, you know, at 40 kilometers an hour. Now hopefully this is enough to... Oh, yeah, this is pretty alright. So how are the G's? This is the important question. It's a bit lower, but not much. It's actually quite a bit lower. The lateral G's are also at 2.72. And this is like 3/10 lower. So knowing all this, what does it do to our ratings? We might even need to break it like even further, you know, coming to think about it. Well, game, you sure do take your sweet time with calculating all this crap. Not very good, actually. So in theory, what we could do is we could just right now add like 1,000 meters of track, and we would be good. So I think we need to aim for these figures. These are good. Right, knowing this, let's break it down and pick a spot for this coaster. Because really, I mean, this was all for testing purposes. We got it figured out, you know. I think so long as we keep between those figures, we're good. So the tricks are, keep a straight section and then also break it a little bit. Now this coaster all of a sudden became mightily annoying because are we able to? We should be able in theory, because here's what I'm thinking, like this is a good nice long straight section. What if we build it, or what if we build it over here? Like how high is this? Height 15. If we then went back like there, what we could do is do like straight section, up, down. I don't know, I don't like the idea of having to curve it like right at the start. You know what we could do? This is a ballsy move. In theory, what we could do is build this over here on this line of tiles. And like, what height was this again? Height 15. No, we could not do that. No, that's not an option. So we need to stick to this side of the park. I mean, this is a bit short, you know. I'd like to build it here, but I think this long side is much more suited to what we need with this coaster. What if we have the station? Just follow along here. What if we have the station, say like, start over here, go straight, connect up somewhere there, and then basically have it go... And this is just pure planning. Go like, because we can have like a good long straight here. And then get up. Maybe do like, maybe we could even try like the 3 humps. And then we could go back like this. Because what we can do is we can go straight, do like a hump. My lovely lady. You know, we could even do like 3 humps here. And then, you know, all with the right G's, and then break it before the curve, so we don't get high lateral G's, but still keep decent pace. Say like 80 kilometers. That's plenty of pace to get somewhere. Then wiggle our way through all the way here. And then basically, because this is like the annoying bit, because we'll probably run into issues with this coaster unless we somehow go all the way around and then get back. To do that, though, we would first need to ensure that our ride is actually good enough in terms of ratings. But we could probably get back by doing something like that and then turn it around. Yeah, I think this... Yeah. Guys, I think we found the spot. So, there, we've done it. Fixed. So, this will be where the thing is. Now, there is of course a train to this thing. How long can you be? 8 cars? That's the limit, so there's no point in adding more. Less? It's also good. Less is more. Oh. That will be 7. Alright. Are we gonna... I mean, we don't really have to have it over there, now do we? We can go a little bit more straight like that. And we know we need 4 pieces, so... Let's do something like this. And let's first get the... You know, the setup right. And also all the trees removed. Oh my, we're gonna have a lot of them. I already know it. So let's have like this bit of straight. Now, let's see. We can probably get... Oh man. Ring ding 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 ding. And we know we need a brake. That's also a fact. So let's just brake it to the max and go too high with the slope. So we do like one more vertical piece here. And then down. So far so good. And then goes one straight. And then do like just... I mean... We can try and see if it makes it, you know. To the second one. We can definitely try this. Because I believe with the powered launch mode, by the way, it is for us possible to just launch it, you know, and then see what happens. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Oh yeah, it will definitely make it. Alright. That's not the issue. Question is, I don't think this will work, but let's just try this. Now, we'll know quick enough if it doesn't. Nope. So maybe we can lower this to 101 and then chop one section off. And then we should have like a pretty nice top speed all across the board. Question is, will it make it over there though? That's nice. Oh, that's very good. But then it doesn't make it over there. I like the first top section, so we'll actually keep this like this. Come on now, game. Don't be what? No. Don't be nagging about now. So let's see. How does it go? I mean, we know that that section is made very nicely. Alright, yeah, there's quite a bit of pace in there. Maybe what we should do is just lengthen that up a bit. Then, maybe break it. Yeah, let's do a break. Now we had 101. Let's go 93. And then... which tree is it? It's you, isn't it? Yeah, and it's you. And it's you! And it's you! Oh, it was actually the last one. So, this should be pretty good. Let's see. It's easy testing this, so you can kind of like build or test this whilst building it. That seems good. Seems good enough to me. You know what? We'll keep it as is. And then we'll basically add... Oh, is there... Where are you? Come out. Oh, there you are. And then we'll just add like another one with like one straight section, and then we'll just do... Because we have the room for this anyway, so we might as well utilize it. And then the slope to level. And now we'll break it. And now we'll break it to 80 kilometers an hour. 86 it will be. And then we'll go straight. And let us just try and get this home. And see what we've made. Because we've gone further than we did with the previous test track design. So it's kind of interesting to see like where we're at. So I think we need to go above the path here, go around, round, and then yeah, okay. We actually have quite a ways to go back. That's one thing I know for sure. So let's see. There, trees will be gone. Because I've started my friend Mr. Steel the chainsaw, who has been my secret for all my successes all along. And then there, because of course all the trees are always in the way, and then be gone. Nice. So far I must say that, you know, this coaster is a rather interesting one. No lifts, only powered launch mode. It's an interesting concept. Of course. Of course. You'll always see. It doesn't like it. And then we can do this, right? Yeah, that's possible. How do we line up for... Oh, look, we got like the award. This is the award that every tycoon wants, you know, the coveted "you are the best" award, basically. And then, no, that's not gonna work. We want this to be over there, because that will just barely fit. And then, basically, this should... that should work now. We should in theory this should work, but I'm not entirely sure on the strat. Well, actually, I mean, I'm not gonna say that we were right, but I'm gonna say we were right. Look at this. So how are we now for like ratings? I mean, so far so good, right? Ooh, I'm not sure if it will make it here. Oh no, it does perfectly. Right, how are we on the vertical G's? So there's only 2 that we get, 2 and a little bit more, but that's about it. And these G's, well, I think we got it, guys. I mean, I don't know where the train actually is, but... Oh, it's like... okay. I mean, all those stats seem to be pretty good. And we got an extra drop-in, so I think... Oh, we only need like 500 more meters. So what if we say that we just make like a round over here? Wow, look at that. Guys, what we can do then is, why don't we remove this last bit? Mind you, in terms of like park planning, this is the this is absolute shite. That's what it is, you know, in terms of like park planning, but we'll deal with it, you know. I mean, it's also not gonna have like the best looks. I am well aware of that, but so there we go. Why do we keep getting these guests are lost messages? This is just to see if we have the required track length already, because else I won't really keep on pushing further. But if we need to, I can. I have like a little bit of room left. So. And then on there, you gone, and then you are in the way. Come on, be gone. Nice. Right, time to test it. I think, guys, that we got it. So what we'll do is in advance of you know, us basically making it already, let us hook up this coaster, right? I mean, it might be a bit preemptive, but you know what we'll do to further boost the ratings of this coaster? We'll actually weave in the. We actually have to weave in. Is that the way of it? I assume so. So let us then start weaving, because we don't really have any other option. No, really, you don't say. We're gonna play it like that. I mean, we're at height 50. I want to be like next to our own coaster track. That's all I want to do, really. And now you're still gonna complain that it's not possible. And then what I should be able to do is get this done. Nope. Not possible. It's gonna be whiny. Let me see. Is this now? Yeah, that is possible. Nice. Now that is what I wanted to do. My goodness, we are actually only like 40 meters short. That's easily fixed though. What we'll do is we will remove these. Look. Beep, beep, beep. What we'll do is we'll add like the remaining meters that we need. I mean, I don't know how many exactly, but let's go to the limit and get this sorted. Game. Thank you. Game. I mean, it's kind of tricky, this coaster. I mean, I don't know. I don't recall this being such a tricky coaster. Really, you know, the thing is, with the launch speed, you can launch it however quick you want. But what you really want to do is break it. Because else you'll just have these crazy G's, and the train isn't decelerating all that much. So you really need to... that's a tricky setup, this, for this coaster, you know. It's a nice one, you know. I mean, I like that kind of stuff, but still, if you don't know it, you know, you'll easily fall for this trap. Because that's the way how I see it. It's a trap. This is gonna work. What are we gonna do with this? I don't think this is gonna work. What else can we do with this? I mean, obviously, there's always this. And then it's gonna complain about the roller coaster. Let me see here for a moment. What if we... Yeah, okay, so that's also not gonna work. Right, guys, let me just quickly have like a moment of thinking here. What have we got ourselves into? I think the most clean solution would be an underground path. Underground, and then resurface, and then get back there. I think that's the best solution. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, we're always there for the best solution. Because that is also like perfect for the repeat guests, right? And those are important, guys. You don't want to underestimate your repeat guests. Just saying, you know. You're getting all these free pro tips from the Tycoon, so... also, guys, just so you know, I mean, this might seem like a cheesy coaster, but, well, you know, like I said in the previous video, this has been, you know, it's been asked in the comments. And who am I to say no to the comments, right? So, I mean, oh, crap. Balls! Let's definitely raise the price on this. We are gonna charge the full $7. Not that we really need to. But still, you know, that's what we definitely need to do. And also, this is going to require its own fix mechanic. There, you will keep that inspected. And also, let's get a handy dude, because this coaster is definitely going to need it. I mean, but in the end, you know, about this coaster, it was said it couldn't be done. I must admit, this is not the greatest of designs. It's not a beauty, but it's kinda to show that it can be done. Look, see? We did it! With a coaster. Train single track, you know, everything. It's all within the criteria, so there we go. Nice. Now, let's just get some stuff down. You know, we need like the basics, basically. Basics being like stuff like this, you know, benches, trash cans, you know, all the stuff basically to keep the park clean, looking good. And then what we need to do is we need to, well, there's two things we need to do. For one, there is no music here. This park is like eerie silent. Now I don't know, but I believe the music comes from the station. So let us just get like music. And of course it will be the Roman fanfare. Yeah, nice. We're just getting all of them. I will place down a few later on, but for the time being we'll leave it as this. Now as for the coloring though, guys, I mean, can we just say that this is ill? Wow, is it bad? So what we are gonna do is instead, first of all, we need white supports. All right, this thing needs white supports. Now, what is the red in this? It's the pillars in the towers. And is there anything else that will be red? No. So I think the pillars in the towers will make black, or maybe even, what if we make them orange? Orange is okay. The tracks though, I think black looks alright. I don't really want black. Why don't we just make these red? No, with that makes it too much red. That's also not a good looking one. Can we do purple? This purple is not bad. I'm not definitively sold though. Green is definitely a good looker. I like that. I like where that's going. Pinks, meh. No. Maybe brown? Brown looks classy. We could do brown. Oh, green. Green is also... I am kind of liking green, if I'm honest. Yellow's also... I don't know. Yellow's a bit too much. This is difficult, guys. I will admit, it's not an easy choice. No, that... no. Just nope. Nope, 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 nope. 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 I mean, I like this blue too. We don't have much blue in the park. We have a little bit here and there, you know, like there. Maybe we should do golden. Maybe golden wasn't so bad after all. Let's stick with golden. And then we'll give this like an icy blue thingy, you know, to contrast. Well, actually, let's not. Let's just stick with the golden theme a little bit. Nice. Now, as for like the name of this, oh man, a name has been suggested, and what was it called? I mean, I could have this wrong, but wasn't it like mega awesome damage? Of course, that's not even a question mark. Now, I believe it was like terra firma fiddler or something. I don't know, but that will be the name. I hope I remembered it right. But guys, that's another coaster ticked off our list, and I just want to see like where are you guys? Yeah, see, they're all getting lost over here, and it's not like they're really lost over here, but what's happening is, and this is easy to tell, like over here, guests are getting lost. You know, at some point there will be like a moment like, hey, I can't find the exit. Then they'll move forward, you know, to the exit, and then like over here they'll be like, okay, I still haven't gotten to the exit, but they're on their way, so all of a sudden now I'm lost. You know, that's kind of what's happening. don't know how to tackle that, you know. So we're probably gonna keep getting these messages of the guest being lost. But to be honest, it's not like that bad. No, it isn't like message spam all the time, so you get the annoying sound of like, look, there's like a gajillion guests being lost. So having said that, I think that we're going to continue this park as a regular park, trying to get it nice and, you know, well filled up and all that jazz. And, well, you know, to further add to that, we need to build a few more rides, get a few more shops and stalls in, lure in a few more guests, and do like a few more things. And that's what we're gonna do next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.